Doué. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Declan Rice is being asked to touch the ball back toward the line of the quadrant. It's gone too far to the back post. Fair play, actually Concert for going to retrieve it.
Olise! Oh, off the bar!
Tony's in a good position. Eze got the shot away. It was blocked by Teo Hernandez. Desiree Doué. Ryan Cherki.
Surely a foul, free kick.
And Mbappe, much to his own surprise, I would imagine, as much as anybody else's, failed to take it with him.
It was a surprise. Great move, great counter. Just a poor touch, wasn't it? Let Jet Spence get back in.
Oh, good stop, it had to be. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Malo Gusto with the challenge, Malo Gusto with the foul, England with the free kick.
We've got so many wonderfully creative, gifted footballers in our squad. That's why it was so disappointing.
Anderson with the clearance.
Second half against Argentina.
Kone. And it's Digne.
Certainly England's approach to this game so far
Rabiot.
has been very positive.
Olise. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Bellingham. Rice.
Declan Rice.
O'Reilly.
To this free kick.
Kane. O'Reilly. Forward it goes.
Cherki.
O'Reilly gets wrestled off the ball. Dembele. Olise.
I was surprised that Declan Rice was in for
Upamecano.
because he's had his illness and injury
Koundé.
issues here, but England will be very pleased that he was. That was a lovely goal.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised to see him in the starting 11, to be honest, as well. We know he is phenomenal.
Olise.
athlete.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
I'm sure he desperately wanted to play as well, as type of lad he is.
Anderson.
Great run to by Rashford, well covered Malo Gusto.
I like that Concert tried it.
That's good play. Doué is in the middle. It's Ryan Cherki. Good save, Henderson. A little bit hurried from Spence. It's going to come right back at England here, and Henderson can collect the shot from Zaire Emery, which had all the pace and direction taken off it.
Decent save. Expect him to save it, of course. Starting to find their feet a little bit, the French.
It's only his third competitive game for England, having featured against Finland in a Nations League game and Albania in a World Cup qualifier. The Pickford's run of 33 consecutive games for England at major tournaments comes to an end here. Oh, that's onside, Saka for England. Ivan Toney's desperate for it, Saka scores!
O'Reilly. Rice. Anderson drives it forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Yeah, that angle, it looks like he's gone a yard too early. Space is there, though.
Doué. Nice one too. Rabiot. Out to the left it goes. Digne crosses. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Closer with the throw-in for England.
I think Saka and Rashford have got the pace on both full-backs. If they can keep getting that ball in behind, there's so
Kane
much space
knocks it away.
high line.
Cherky.
Bellingham. And it's Rashford. O'Reilly. And here's Madueke. Spence.
Possibly
Rice.
to Real Madrid after this tournament, flying about
Anderson.
France. They're talking about 220 to 250 million
Gehi.
euros, which would make him comfortably the most expensive English-born footballer ever. And if it was at the top end of that, it would beat the Neymar record.
Gehi.
I mean, he's
Rice.
a wonderful player, but I don't think any players
Can't
worth
get the
that.
better of his opposite number.
And he's enjoying his time. I mean,
Rabiot
he's been
gets it away.
a revelation there this season, that's for sure.
Rashford. O'Reilly. Kone battles to win it
There's
back.
more space still for Elise, and then Jet Spence
Mbappe.
got across really quickly. And Ivan
Saliba.
Toney's bumped in the back and tried to take that free
Mbappe.
kick quickly. Leclerc got in the way.
Kone.
Actually, making a good point to the referee.
Elise.
He wanted to take the free kick quickly. There's the offside of Saka, just a yard.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Well, again, Elise followed him all the way. Very disciplined, good stuff.
Bellingham. Gehi. Anderson. And it's Kane. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
There's a
Bellingham.
just trying to dink it through Rabiot.
Spence.
Emery, good stuff.
And here's Madueke. Oh, that's neat. Gehi. Spence. Anderson. And it's Kane. Spence. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
There's a just trying to dink it through Rabiot.
Spence.
Emery, good stuff.
And here's Madueke. Oh, that's neat. Gehi. Spence. Anderson. And it's Kane. Spence. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
There's a just trying to dink it.
Saliba. Doué. Digne. Doué. Digne. And that has been cleared.
France have been pretty good down that left side, you know. Doué really is providing a very good outlet there, and his contributions, I think, are going to be key. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Give so few minutes to a player of Zaire Emery's quality and energy.
Madueke. Looks to clip it forward. Madueke.
Very loyal.
Madueke puts across him.
Over a period of time.
Oh,
Not
smart
long before
save.
He establishes himself as a regular in
Elise.
this side, I'm sure.
Dembele hoists it
Ibrahima
forward.
Konate. Shouldn't be forgotten that the Paris Saint-Germain contingent, or at least some of them,
Surely
know Tuchel
he's
pretty
had a
well.
shot!
Given the response, the way they lost against Argentina, and also the public's and media's response.
I'm not sure whatever England do today is going to suppress
He
the
does it
criticism
all
he's
with an
facing.
air of efficiency
It was,
and simplicity.
a terrible
Yeah, he just
performance
calmly
second half, and I think
faced
they
the
went out with
keeper
a
and
whimper
waited.
rather than on
It
their
became
shield.
a who
I
blinks
think he will
first
keep his
situation.
job, but I don't
And for
think
me,
he
there
will.
was never
I
any
really don't
doubt
think
as
he's the man to
to
lead
who was going to
England
come out on
Failed,
top.
and he's failed in the same way we failed before. It's the biggest tournament in the world, and he had his opportunity.
So a breakthrough
I
already.
think, as I said, I think he probably will get the vote of confidence,
Bellingham.
but I think they should make a change.
What about in terms that this could do for the
Madueke.
players' side?
Looking to release Rashford.
Kicks one in.
Gusto, who was shoulder to shoulder with
And
him.
that's
and it
not going to reach.
drifted through to Mike Maignan anyway.
Play for a goal kick.
It's just too straight.
Rabiot. Digne.
Zaire Emery looked to be in a bit of bother then for a
The through
second.
ball is intercepted.
Rabiot.
Konsa. Gehi.
Olise's gone too early.
Rice.
Emery uses Malo Gusto
Bellingham.
instead.
Spence.
That's a wonderful ball. Saka is in behind.
Has crossed the line.
Maguire
And
is
it's
chasing
offside.
him. Saka. Really important deflection, that. Well, they're getting so much joy from Saka
Bellingham.
and Rashford.
Well,
Madueke.
Saka's got to beat in with Hernandez. He's onside this
Madueke.
time. He's probably thinking, should I have a go on my right?
for
But
the
he
cross.
knows he's got to
Gets
get
up
back on
to
his
head
left,
it.
and the Lacroix reads it well.
Harmlessly behind.
Good defending from him, actually. Just caught his toe. It's a real threat, Saka.
So it's another England corner. Rice again from this side for the second time. And the header is in!
Saliba goes looking.
England 2, France 0.
Rabiot. Digne plays it forward.
That's such an easy
in a
goal.
foot to win it back.
Ezri
Rice.
Konsa fills his boots.
Forward it goes. Anderson tries to switch the play. Rashford.
And England a good
O'Reilly.
value for that.
Yeah, they've been a
Kane.
real threat. I mean, set plays were always good on, but it's a good ball in from Declan Rice to a great area. And Konsa just gets the better of his man, Rabiot. Too big, too strong, wants it more.
Madueke put in with a header.
And then, of course, we don't see men on the post
Hits
these
it
days,
again,
which is a
but
bugbear of
still
mine,
no
but
joy.
it's for another day.
England might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away, you know.
Minutes. A goal and an assist. For
Hoists
Declan
it
Rice.
forward. Rabiot.
It's Rabiot.
Digne. And here's Doué.
Brilliant from Rice.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Just a little bit too much pressure on Malo Gusto.
Digne pumps it into the area. O'Reilly tries to clear.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness
Henderson.
in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky
Well, it's a repeat, of
questions,
course, of the
and the answers
quarter-final
have to be hard and
of
fast.
4 years ago in Albait when Kane scored one penalty and missed another, and England exited.
And it's played forward.
Fourth
Well
World
positioned
Cup
to make
meeting,
that
actually.
interception.
England have won the other
Rabiot.
two, semi-final in
And it's Doué.
66 when Roger Hunt scored twice, and the 3-1 in
Bellingham.
Bilbao in 1982 in a
Doué
group
really
game. Best
was
remembered for
well
Brian
marshalled
Robson's
there
goal.
because he was denied the
27
opportunity
seconds.
to turn.
The World Cup kind of went downhill from there for England back in 82.
Bellingham. Rabiot. Dembele floats one over. They've been given a corner.
It's a lovely ball. Tony looking at the flag on the far side. Ivan Tony looking at getting through
Dembele,
Ibrahima Konate,
the
which he
short one.
did, but it was offside.
Played
It was
into the
close,
middle.
really close, but it was good movement from Tony and a super pass as well.
Well, when the options
Really
aren't quite
bright
present
and
in the
really
box,
sharp,
it's the
going
crosser's
forward
interest
especially.
to hold on for the support.
Koundé comes inside. Olise
Curled away to Cherki by Doué.
out towards the flank. Gorgeous control there. Digne crosses. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Kylian Mbappe thinks about it, curls it, and it's wide. I think Henderson had his angles correct.
Decent effort, wasn't it? Trying to whip it into that far corner. Yeah, Henderson's comfortable there. Can't give him that much space, though. Got to get out to him more quickly.
France have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
So the first
Well, they're
hydration
very
break,
much the
and
better
England lead
team
by
at
two
the moment,
goals to
Peter,
nil.
and no doubt will be
Miami,
looking to
Declan Rice
cause even more damage
and
here.
Ezri Konsa.
And here's Rashford.
Well, tomorrow, should you
Keeper Meccano.
need reminding, I'm sure you don't,
Olise.
Spain against Argentina at the World Cup final, live from New Jersey. Gabby Logan joined by Wayne Rooney, Joe Hart and Micah Richards. That's 7 p.m. on BBC One and the iPlayer. And of course we will get for the first time the World Cup half-time show.
Spence.
Also live commentary of the World Cup final on 5
Live
Live and BBC Sounds. And plenty of preview content on the BBC Sport website and app tomorrow in the build-up to the game. And you can also follow the World Cup final in our 3D experience. That's tomorrow, BBC One from
and it's
7,
Kane.
the final.
Kone gets it back.
And if you are wondering what to do with your time or the early hours of the morning once the World Cup is over, there's plenty more football to come on the BBC. Scan the QR code on screen now to download the BBC Sport app to get coverage of all the big transfer stories and pre-season matches.
Mbappe.
And you can follow your team to get the latest news, analysis and updates delivered straight to your phone.
Spence.
Stephen Warnick, hello again.
Konsa.
And how are you? I hope you got back okay. And what do you make of the first 22 minutes? That's nice, isn't it?
Goes
yeah,
looking.
it's been really good, Steve.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's been impressive in terms of how England have pressed high up the pitch. Also, when they've won that ball back, there's clear evidence that there's numbers high up the pitch, making runs in behind the back line of France, and they've made it very difficult. So far it's been a vast improvement. Probably many people sat at
gets
home
it out to the wing.
where this attitude or where
Balls
this
come loose
was
and the chase is on.
In the last game, last sort of 20-30 minutes of the Argentina game.
Which is a good question, isn't it, Martin? But obviously it's very, very different circumstances.
100%. But you know, one thing about our DNA, we're talking as an Englishman, is we show character, and he would have seen that. Thomas Tuchel would have seen that,
and that has been clear
tonight. It's been very professional performance, particularly like Eze and Rodgers in that midfield, and Rice, I think, playing in his natural position, still found time to run through and score a wonderful goal.
Direction he needed.
England can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Through the third place game. I think Didier Deschamps will be feeling pretty disappointed with how the game is going so far in his last match as France manager after 14 years.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've been poor defensively. Not
And it's been taken short.
That's a mental thing. It's an attitude, isn't it? It's not a talent thing, we know that. And it's understandable in some respects.
Wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
The French do look a little bit off it.
Anderson
playing with the same intensity, especially without the ball.
Rashford.
It's not been confirmed by the French Federation, but it's pretty much an open secret that Zinedine Zidane will be the next French manager.
And it's Bellingham.
Rice can ping that away to
out to the right.
If he can reach it, and he can reach it, they can quite control it.
Deflected behind for a corner. Rice plays it short.
Well, right back is
get that clear
for England, and Konsa might be part of the solution going forward. England's next game will be against Spain, a Nations League match. Then there's qualifying for the next Euros.
Played it short.
Even though England are co-hosts, all the co-hosts do have to qualify. Though
chance to play it in.
Incredibly difficult
Rice
for them not to.
Crosses into the area. Kone gets rid without sophistication.
Become a problem position when not so long ago we had Kyle Walker, Trent, Reece James, Trippier, four of them. Four of the best right-backs in Europe, and now we... I mean, Reece is still a wonderful player, of course, but he doesn't seem to be able to stay fit long enough.
Just brushed off the ball there. Konsa. Gehi. O'Reilly.
It is just worth reiterating, in case you missed it, that Kobbie Mainoo, who hasn't played a minute at these finals, is injured today.
Rice drives it forward.
The FA...
that is as far as they're going to go.
To reiterate that, which suggests that had he not been, we would have seen him today, but we won't. Here's Desiree Doué, and Kylian Mbappe, and off the line by Gehi.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Offside has been given, so that wouldn't have counted. Nevertheless, good defending.
Absolutely good defending.
Dembele goes short.
Didn't start, got back.
Keeps everyone guessing.
Good play, wasn't it? Doué coming in.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
That's tight.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Good from Henderson as well.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, nice and sharp off his line.
But for Henderson's intervention, yeah, he would not have been reaching that, but it would have been ruled out anyway. This is Zaire Emery.
And he just whacks it away. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
For Malo Gusto, Rasha risen quickly, Spence is there. Poked away from Spence by Olise. Play on, says the referee. Cherki feeds Zaire Emery. Doué.
And that's gone straight into the wall. It's broken loose.
Ali shuffle, and then the crossfield ball which Malo Gusto just keeps in play.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kane. Doué.
Bit of room here for Olise, then Spence made sure there wasn't. Can't be done again.
Rabiot. France have their opponents right where they want them.
From the French.
We've barely begun.
To be perfect, those type of things. England's back line,
loose ball.
nice and compact.
Olise cleans it out wide.
Good distances, good defending.
Corner it is. Dembele plays it short.
Back in from Tony. No
It's
foul.
Kone. He's gone for it!
Kylian Mbappe from Olise's
Straight
pass.
at the keeper.
Well,
And
even for
Mbappe,
him, that
he
may have been
through
a touch
Declan
ambitious.
It's a good job he was there, Rice.
Anderson.
Great feed from Mbappe.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well, whatever you think about this game, however you...
France are ahead after a fine start here.
Playing in it on 48 hours ago or 24 hours ago, I'm sure that once they're out there on the pitch, you want to win it. England look like
France
they want to win it.
have scored two quick goals here.
Those competitive
and
juices
are
get
well
going.
and truly in the driving
You're up
seat.
against top players, you want to
Rice.
compete and show them your quality.
Kone with a good steal, well played.
He wants to play in a performance as the captain of England, which he is.
Koundé.
So far, he's been absolutely superb.
Upamecano. Rabiot.
Konsa, who's notched his second international goal today. Here's Rashford.
Kane. Now it's Bellingham. Kane. England ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Spence. Now it's Madueke. Now it's Bellingham. Kane plays it out to the flank.
Konsa. Free kick's been given for that foul after the ball had been played by Konsa.
Rabiot switches it towards the other side. Kone tries to get it forward quickly.
Been playing each other for over 100 years, these two nations. First met in May of 1923 in Paris. England winners 4-1. In fact, England won the first 6 meetings
O'Reilly
until they finally lost in Paris.
in towards
in
the
early
front then.
30s.
Has he found his man? Rabiot. Olise.
Eze.
Digne.
Oh, that's a shame, it hit Spence on the heel.
Doué. Up he gets! Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Cherky. It's a very good foot in from Ezri Konsa. Rodgers. Onside Rashford. It's a pass to Saka, he didn't deliver it. Oh, lovely bit of skill though, and a dipper which Mannion pushes away. Well, the flag is up again on the far side.
O'Reilly.
Rashford's effort wouldn't have been ruled out,
Rice
that's for sure. Look at
drives
that.
it forward.
Beautiful.
To a promising move.
Strikes the ball
It's
so
Rashford.
cleanly and crisply. It's a great save.
Rice.
That was moving and dipping. England played some really good stuff.
And he
there,
heaves it
first
forward.
33.
England have it back and they can go again.
Brilliant.
Dembele. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
There's a little pull there by Spence on the shorts of Ryan Cherky.
Spence
Third goal would have been nice.
tries lifting
When
it
you,
over.
if you're looking at this French attack
Throw
and the
in.
quality they've got, never comfortable at 2. 3 would be nice.
Dropped over the top. Mbappe cuts inside, and Henderson denies it.
There'll be a throw-in.
A grimace from the great man.
Not sure he got it too cleanly.
O'Reilly.
Expected the net to bulge when he went in and cut past 2.
Gehi goes looking.
Olise, dispossessed
Upamecano
by Saka.
played out to the right.
Here's Rodgers. Saka, if he can stay onside, is in. I think he's onside here. It's forced wide.
Forward it goes.
Less than
Belly.
a short touch, and then he can't find Morgan
Spence.
Rodgers.
And here's Madueke. Kane.
Fats. Surprisingly,
Olise
handball
lifts it
forward.
back. Hoists it forward. And now the breakaway. And he's on his way.
Mbappe's not
Mbappe.
handling now. But he is dispossessed by Rice.
Just watch Morgan Rodgers
And
sprint
a second
60,
time.
70 yards.
They are rampant.
Love that
And
mentality.
they are cruising away.
Cherky.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Olise, Doué, Cherky. Henderson got a very firm glove on that. And look at this. Saka's ball sends Rashford away. Marcus Rashford, good save. Bukayo Saka, blocked by Lacroix. Rashford. Ivan Toney's arrived at the back post.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Saka makes
Well,
it
it's been
3-0 to
an
England.
absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rice plays it forward. Madueke will try
England
cutting
are
inside.
running
Up to
away
meet
with this
it.
match.
Oh, he's
He's got that completely wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Mbappe can't believe it. It's all that space in behind. It's a great counter. That's what you've got when you've got Saka and Rashford in the team. Look at how high the French are.
And it's played forward.
Defending, but fair play to England. He gets in here, Rashford.
Digne.
Keeper does well, and it falls to Saka.
Just a few
This
minutes
one's cleared
in,
off the
and
line.
already the
Takes
lead
his
looks
time,
unassailable.
Rashford. Patient, really good.
Kane.
Really calm here from Rashford. I like that. Waits for the opportunity. Who's in a better position? Deserves that goal.
It's O'Reilly. Rice.
England
Could be thinking about a shot here.
France, frankly, nowhere. Michael Olise was so slow to realise the danger.
But he shouldn't be the last man.
No, but he might have made a little bit more of an effort to
get
get
it forward
there.
quickly. Gets the better of his man.
It is Le Fan for
Mbappe
Deschamps
has got
today,
himself a free kick.
not the final. And France have been pretty awful in this first half so far. And England have been really, really good.
Away from immediate danger. Kone.
And they're not done yet.
Now Sean Mbappe!
Le Croix for
And he
France.
should have made it
Studied the
for.
spin of that
It
ball
was the
before.
first touch to die for,
Volleying away.
and it set him up beautifully.
Well, you have to credit England. They've had one less day recovery. They've done far more travelling than France in this
Played it
tournament.
short.
Who played all their games in New Jersey, Philly,
Nice
or
touch.
Boston until the semi-final
Olise.
against Spain in Dallas. The starting 11s, England have played more minutes than the French. The French look dead on their feet. England look exactly the opposite. Rashford's skipping run and then a ball which is comfortable for Mike Maignan.
He did all the hard
Rabiot.
stuff brilliantly, travelled with the ball well, used his skill, and then maybe tied legs on the cross, but he's been
More than happy
there's
to
been
take the
many
muscular
outstanding performances
approach.
in the first. Where are we at? 40-odd minutes, 37 minutes, or especially from an attacking point of view.
Now it's
Malo Gusto
Madueke.
to Desiree Doué.
Spence. Bellingham.
Who
Kane.
was being held.
Rice. And it's Kane.
Olise plays it quickly.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Result is a
Olise
goal kick to
seems a
England.
free kick for that.
I hope we don't go to a back five second half.
Let's stick Big Dad Burn up front.
There's so much space there, there's goals there for him. Go, keep going.
Oh, as it nearly gave it away, but Rice was there. Look at
Defending of the desperate
pockets of
variety.
space England are finding as they sends it away to Bukayo Saka.
That's
England
found
been
its target.
irresistible here.
Aimed into and he
That's
flies! Back of the
Just
net!
bobbled promisingly across the face of Mike Maignan.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Now it's Malo Gusto. It's deflected off Declan Rice again, such an important touch.
It's the yards he puts in before to get back there, to get the touch.
Every time France lose possession, England look like they can hurt them. Here it goes again, Rashford, Ivan Toney off. He
So,
got
just a
contact on that. It
consolation,
might well
or
have
is
been
there a
full.
way back
Should
from
have been.
here?
I don't know where Gusto's playing, by the way, because he's never at right back. Tony, just gone through his legs, isn't it? Maybe just got in front of it a little bit.
Ryan Cherky for Kylian Mbappe.
Koundé. Kone.
Cherky again, poor touch.
Tries to dink it in.
And
he's there to clear it.
In his 186 previous matches as France's coach, that Didier Deschamps has watched his side play a worse half.
And here's Dembele. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Bellingham will run down the left wing. He's left his man.
As much as they've been poor, England have been excellent.
Hit into the middle.
That's fair.
And it's hoisted
really bright,
clear.
really sharp, runners off the ball.
And it's been taken straight back.
About them.
Last time England beat France on foreign soil
Rashford
was 1997 in Montpellier, the tournoi de
That's
France.
one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Ivan Toney.
Kane.
Saka had just moved.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, real danger here. Just a keeper. Mbappe! He scored!
Declan Rice has been majestic.
All over the place, hasn't he? He looks
It
fresh.
just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
It's a nice way to cap off the performance, but we're not done yet.
Olise. Leclerc. Rabiot for Cherky. Olise. Gusto. Into the area of the England penalty area where there were
lost
no blue
themselves
shirts.
into a 3-goal
Actually, they're
lead.
coming in with the fast counter.
Sorry, Steve. Cherky he'd lost Eza there for a second. Just didn't quite fall to him. Just switched off for a second and he was
It's
free,
Rashford.
but didn't get there in time, thankfully.
O'Reilly, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Quarter of an hour played. That's sprayed out wide. Whipped in. Good clearance and very necessary. O'Reilly goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Two or three times.
So who's he picking out?
They've all been
Great leap!
They've all done well. All been sharp.
Just needed better contact.
Saka. England have played with a joie de vivre. France as though they just want to leave. It's off the head of Gusto. It's a free kick to England. Minimum of 4 added minutes.
Forward it goes. Saliba.
It's played to Declan Rice, who wasn't watching, but luckily, yeah, he was. Eze, lovely turn away from Zaire Emery.
Mbappe.
That is Bukayo Saka. Oh. Brilliant.
Madweke goes looking. Bellingham puts it into the middle.
France
just
are being
whacks it
taken
away.
apart by England. Absolutely thrashed by England. Saka again.
Dembele.
France 0.
Konsa cuts it out.
England 4.
What a finish.
Anderson.
Brilliant from Eze as well.
Kane.
This here, taking
Rice.
the ball under pressure. Nice and positive.
England couldn't do a whole lot with it there.
Finish.
They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Superb.
And now they can launch a counter. Well weighted. He could be in here.
What a half.
Mbappe!
Well, if it stayed like this, it would be France's biggest ever margin of defeat in a World Cup match. We've only played half of this World Cup match.
Defending of the desperate variety. That's been won straight back. And here's Dembele.
And by the way, England's record win of 6-1 against Panama is not out of reach either.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
It is great to see. The frustrating thing, of course, is that
Digne does well there. Alert.
this level of creativity and forward talent that we've got wasn't there. Second half.
And France has shown absolutely none of the spirit of Argentina.
That's very true as well.
Finds himself eased off the ball. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
That's picked off by Declan Rice. There's time for a fifth here. Ivan Toney, Ez's made the run. Saka's on a hat-trick.
Spence drives it forward.
I think rightly suspected he would be offside.
Digne. Doué has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Off Lacroix for a corner.
Madueke provides an outlet.
It was well, wasn't it? In the build-up,
Another throw in.
following Mbappe all the way in.
And it's Spence. Rice.
Well, it was a bold selection.
Ball's gone out of play.
I'm fairly certain that Bellingham and Kane would have said that they were available for duty. Quite a big shout to leave them out.
Spence.
But England
Here's
have been
Madueke.
utterly dominant.
Lovely feet. Looking to go deep.
Saka's corner, Manya gets a free kick.
Doué. And here's Doué.
Well, some people would say that the bronze final, as FIFA call it, is not much of a match.
Mbappe.
It's not been much of a contest, I know that. Half-time in Miami. France 0, England 4.
Steve, thank you very much indeed. Remember, a win tonight for England will be their best finish at a World Cup since 1966.
Desperately wants to get on the end of this.
Can you believe this?
It's been impressive. It's been a game of mentality and the difference in mentality in each changing room. I think it's shown that England really wanted to put things right tonight. I think it's been a hugely impressive performance from the English players.
Plays it out wide.
However, you've got to question the opposition. You've got to question the commitment to France and where exactly where they're at. But England can only face what they're up against, and so far it's been very good.
France are so open, aren't they, mate?
They are, but you have to applaud what England are doing. It's a really good performance. We're seeing great early passes from Eza in that midfield. I really like the look of those two Rodgers, those 10s in the pocket.
Koundé.
Saka getting early possession suddenly.
Rabiot.
A completely different player. I mean,
and it's played
you do
forward.
Back to the last game, Saka doesn't take to the field. Rashford comes on in the 96th minute. There's that feeling about this match.
Look promising,
but they can only
eventually thwarted without doing any harm.
Really emphatic at the moment, England.
Yeah, Declan Rice got England underway.
Yeah, brilliant play from Declan Rice.
Rashford.
Intercepting the ball the way he drives forward.
Pops it in gently.
Look at the way that they win the ball back here. And they're light at the back. They're in a 2v1 situation. Declan Rice knows he's now going to fill in that back position. You see him here. Never takes his eye off the ball. Always in a good position to go forward. Lovely overlapping run for him, Rashford. But look at the numbers high up the pitch. 6 England players high up the pitch when they win it. That's been a huge difference in this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Plenty waiting in the middle.
Sorry, looking at Declan Rice, playing in that 6th role, which I think is his
with
best
the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
All he'd be thinking is, please,
the quality that he has,
swallow
he
me
can still
up.
get forward and scores a wonderful goal there.
It's a fine finish from Declan Rice. In fact, let's take a look at his stats. I mean, this is incredible, the amount of minutes that he's played in this season. Of course, he's had a tremendous season with Arsenal, Martin, winning the Premier League and obviously runners-up in the Champions League final as well. But look at that, what a machine.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible amount of games he's played. And
plays it forward.
Him, but he's playing with such freedom tonight. I mean, I don't know whether the Mexico game affected us afterwards, the altitude issues, but the English players they look full of running, and they're getting bodies into the final third. And we'll see on the third goal, they run from deep in the position they were in against Argentina, and many a time sitting on the edge of the box, didn't look like they had the energy to break. And suddenly, for this third goal, the pace, power, energy, it's remarkable to see. But it just feels like it's after the Lord Mayor's show. It's that feeling about it tonight. We could be sitting here, this could be a World Cup final.
Well, that's the point. There are many people who are watching at home and thinking, where was this performance against Argentina?
Yeah, 100%. And I just think, where was the pace against Argentina? I think when you think of the performance of both Rashford and Saka and the ability to stretch the pitch, and something I spoke about before the game was, pace kills anyone. It's a defender's worst nightmare, and it's so hard to defend against. And you see that pace from Rashford, from Saka on the wings. It's been really impressive. It's been
is onto it and can take it up.
And then suddenly
going through.
Martin.
Yeah, from a set piece, another assist from Rice. Suddenly he finds that perfect ball. It's all about delivery. We've seen it all season. Constant now cashing in. He knows where to go. He's been training with him for the last 6 or 7 weeks. Perfect ball in, and he's got the spring. And that far post, Danny Murphy was saying he doesn't like it when there's not a player sitting on it. Look, it's so exposed. He gets good direction, and it's a certain goal.
Such a lovely finish. I mean, the thing is, you've got to be strong, and he's strong against Rabiot. Rabiot doesn't get anywhere near him. It's a lovely glancing header. I'm with Danny. I don't get the man on the post. I used to love that job, Jace. Standing on the back post, marshalling it, making sure they're the ones that you clear away. But it's such an important role.
I enjoyed Danny's commentary, making his point very clear.
Absolutely.
About defending and marking. And then Saka makes it 3-0.
Yeah, and I mean, this is an amazing goal. You know, when they get it's the look at the intention.
Really good feet.
So we're all back on the edge of the box as we were against Argentina. But look at the intention to get forward. Look, Rashford out of the box.
The speed.
He's gone. He's away.
Top draw save from the keeper.
Look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
You know, it's a shot and block, but they try and find a way to get this back in. And it's a lovely little reverse pass, and then Saka puts it away. Great finish.
Let's just talk about the composure here from Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, lovely. I mean, I was really surprised that he didn't come on in the Argentina game earlier. I thought he'd have a huge effect on it. I think he's had a brilliant season for Barcelona. I think he's showed at times throughout this World Cup how dangerous he can be, whether it's an impact player, whether it's a starter. But delirious.
This is utopia.
Make sure he picks up that pass. Lovely play.
Again, Argentina.
He was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Then it's 4-0.
Yeah, it's just non-stop, isn't it? But again, it's these runs in behind. Lovely, and Danny Murphy spoke about it in the commentary, that turn away from Eze, but then that movement from Saka from out to in behind. The movement from the centre-forward position to open that space
so
up.
Easy, almost too easy
allows
here.
That space for Saka.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned.
Sublime,
I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
It was so fluid, it was so easy on the eye for England.
And the pleasing thing is Eze
Kane
isn't going backwards.
Kane gets it out to the wing.
He turns on it, and then he plays a really good ball through.
Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Makes a perfect run. It's a great finish.
Okay,
defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
From the game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
That performance has come today.
I have to be honest, no frustration. I'm a little bit emotional. I can't find the words to describe just how proud I am of these players. They're playing a game with broken hearts. I see 11 lads out on the field with broken hearts. I've seen them in the hotel the last 2 days, broken hearts. And what they can build a performance like that just through pride of playing for England, the team spirit we've built the last 7
years. He's made sure that won't get through. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
It's too late, but we still play against the world-class opponents. And that.
Well, that looks like a final warning.
So
Still
bad
no
boys.
card.
Of course, there's 45 minutes to go.
Well, he's
The
asking
game's
for
not
trouble,
done.
Peter,
Anything can happen,
with this urge to nibble away. I think
I'm proud of
the ref is spelling it out for him now.
As well.
Fantastic.
What a very, very passionate and emotional interview.
Yeah, listen, he's been in the camp for so long. Yeah, of course you can, because one thing that Thomas Tuchel talks about, and Anthony Barry's talked about it, is having like a brotherhood within the team and how tight they are as a unit. I think you can see that from the emotion that he showed there. I think he's probably emotionally drained as well from what's happened, and they're probably looking back at things, how could we have done things differently. He talks about
the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
That's what we want to see from him.
You sense that he's in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals.
You have to have that. There'll be other chances. The Euros coming up, and then maybe hopefully another World Cup. They're building towards something special. There's a lot of hurt, and he's seen it throughout the group, and he's so proud of their performance. And you have to applaud what England are doing here, by the way, because it would have been easy, wouldn't it? Just to lay down in a corner and not really fancy it, but they've certainly come out fighting tonight.
And also the point is what might
Intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill,
in the first half before the 18 World Cup has been something that honestly they all comes out to Spain, Argentina in New Jersey tomorrow.
Hit into the middle.
48
It's over the line, and it is a corner.
We have reached the end of the journey.
6 weeks, over 100 matches, an epic
a
voyage.
short one.
They've faced legends.
With the clearance.
a clash of lesser.
Well, we
They
have
fought against the odds, battled the gods.
For these two nations, there will be very different outcomes.
played into the middle, and he's there to cut it out.
One, despair and defeat.
Their tale ends as a tragedy.
But there's no consolation for losers.
For the other,
Needed a better pass there.
Champions of the football world.
Legendary status awaits.
They've won
But he has been fouled there.
a victory celebrated by the future generations, forever.
And ever. It's time for the World Cup final.
Oof, cannot wait. Right, our team in New York have been gearing up for the big one with a spot of rowing on the Hudson. Wayne Rooney delivering on a promise he made earlier in the tournament with Joe Hart and Michael Richards alongside him. There's more of that available on the BBC Sport website and app, BBC Sport socials, BBC Sport YouTube channel. And after that workout, Joe is alongside our World Cup final commentator, Guy Mowbray.
Well, Joe, New York, and here's your favourite place. How was your trip on the river?
It was funny. Waz's big mouth, but we backed him up, and we had a laugh. We always do. It was, yeah, we did all right.
And we're here for a big reason, because there's a huge game tomorrow. We've got two Latin nations, but two nations of very different styles.
I think that's exactly what we've got, and that's why it's so interesting. I think obviously the Spanish style is, as you see it, they probably train the same every day. They work on the same sort of things, same sort of tactics, same sort of movements. Excellent at it, unbelievable at it.
Terrific save.
Doing what they did in the
It
Euros
was
2
more
years ago.
possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
It was phenomenal. And, you know, we saw it the other night. We saw
Here's
it
the ball in. Up to meet it.
But geez, they did absolutely everything they possibly can. And
Has got rid of that.
Greatest player to ever play the game. It's not a bad combo.
And you look at Spain, who are a team, we keep calling them a team with no stars as such, but Manchester City's Rodri seems to have had a revival. He has come back to life at this time.
Well, he's worked really hard. He went through a devastating injury just at the height of his powers, Ballon d'Or, doing everything he did at Manchester City.
Spreads it towards the left.
Very stop-start season, understandably.
No
stars as such,
and he's there to clear it. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Manchester City changed their style a little bit. He went through a devastating injury through the lines as they put height of his powers, trying to revolve the team.
Spreads it towards the left.
Stop-start season, understandably.
And he's there to clear it. Ball for a throw. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Manchester City changed their style.
They are a team as well. Is it
playing through the lines?
Here's the big bit of skill.
They will never
Spreads it towards the left. And he's there to clear it. Ball for a throw. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Manchester City changed their style.
They are a team as well. Forward it goes. Here's the big bit of skill. will never Here's Bellingham.
Their fight in terms of ability, they just look for any little weakness.
Well, Red, he sorted that out.
Off the ball, on the ball, little subtle changes, and eventually it culminated in Messi taking over, and the team they just went for the kill.
Well, we're both really looking forward to it. 6 weeks of beautiful weather out here in the States, and Joe's brought Manchester.
Yeah, come on.
Very good. Thanks to Guy and Joe. Join Gabby Logan and the team tomorrow night for the World Cup final. Spain-Argentina, what a game. All the build-up, 7 o'clock BBC One iPlayer of the programme.
And here's
will include
Mbappe.
the half-time
Here's
show. And there's match commentary over on 5 Live and BBC Sounds. Kelly Cates presents the coverage, 6:45
Here's
PM.
Mbappe.
That's after the final round of the 154th.
We've always had the measure of that.
BBC Sounds have live
I think a
commentary
little
all
eagerness
afternoon
just got the
and
better of
highlights
him.
of
He
all
may
the
have been
action from
thinking
World
about
Work Day.
back-page headlines
BBC
there.
iPlayer from 5 to 10 tomorrow.
Konsa.
Or the live action from the 100 begins on Tuesday. Looking forward to that as well.
Into a dangerous
and of course,
position.
you can check out the Football Daily podcast anytime on BBC Sounds.
Dina.
We got labelled like the golden generation. We had 11 top players in one team.
Captains, winning Premier Leagues, winning Champions League.
Dina goes looking.
You get a crisis every 2 or 3 days.
The wives and girlfriends were bigger superstars as the player.
Some of them went out.
Good idea, just poorly executed.
We were in a desperation mode, hidden by ego.
Hoists it forward.
Why is it not quite working?
Oh, really good feet from him. That's been repelled.
Who is that guy?
I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
With great power
comes great responsibility.
Kone.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Wolf loose, who's getting there? Rice demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
July on BBC iPlayer.
Sport, football, Spider-Man, got it all covered, haven't we? I'm not going to ask you any questions about Spider-Man. Don't worry.
That's where Kane.
So in terms of France, though, I mean, you must be so disappointed if you did the edition.
Yeah, I think he'd be so frustrated, but I think there's an element that he's probably sat back and thought, okay, well, there's nothing I can do now because he knows he's not going to be here.
And the counter is
some lovely shots, actually.
Out to the right.
Talking to Thomas
Tuchel.
Respect.
Olise on a strong run down the right.
Without doubt, they obviously worked together at PSG, won the titles there, so no problem at all. I may be saying to him, don't change your performance from the first half.
This is as ruthless as it gets.
Because there's been a great performance. Hopefully they'll continue to do the same. I think they'll get the French.
By the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
This is a proud Frenchman.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handed.
France and what they do now. But from England's point of view, go for the jugular. Go and get more. Go and really build that confidence so that the next time you meet back up as a squad, the last memory that you had was a real positive one.
Well, that'll be in September. And will he stick with any of these? You know, is it one of those, okay, let's, some of these have played exceptionally well so far. Okay, the circumstances are quite unique. But nonetheless, they've actually sent out a message, some of these guys are coming tonight.
Totally rampant here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Where are les Bleus?
Who's the true les Bleus? Well, Lucas Digne's going to be coming on.
Rabiot battles to win it
France,
back.
presumably for Theo Hernandez.
Kone.
England's
Koundé.
players have kind of wandered out of
Dembele.
the dressing room away to the left-hand side. Last time France were 4-0 down in a game. They came back and only lost 5-4. That was in a Nations League semi-final against Spain last year. If you are watching the World Cup matches live or you're enjoying the highlights on BBC iPlayer, don't forget you need a TV licence. You can scan the QR code on screen.
Here's
now to buy.
There's the ball in.
Heaviest ever defeat as France manager in 14 years was when he'd been in charge for only 11 months, and they were beaten 3-0 by Brazil in a friendly in Brazil.
Koundé positions himself well and cuts it out
here. They were actually 4-0 down and 5-1 down against Spain in the Nations League semi-final 12 months ago, but scored 3 late goals and made it more respectable than it might have been.
Anderson.
So Theo Hernandez, Ibrahima Konate, Ryan Cherki and Desiree Doué are coming off. It's
Spence.
4-in-1 substitution as Luca Dean,
Rashford pushes to get on the end of it.
Upamecano come on. And that's not really a surprise. And we're also going to see, for England, Ollie Watkins, who thus far has only played 6 minutes in this World Cup as a substitute against Panama. Ollie Watkins is coming on. And
Bellingham plays it out to the wing.
Who makes way. Can't see him out there, and they're just about to get the ball up.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
So it's Rashford who makes way.
Rabiot.
So Watkins for Rashford.
Yeah, you'd think Rashford maybe had a little something sore or a precaution because he was brilliant first half.
Rice.
So Watkins for Rashford, Cherki, Doué, Theo Hernandez and Konate, all off for France. Luca Dean, Ousmane Dembele, Bradley Barcola.
Guéhi plays it forward.
And Upamecano coming on. So it's more like the French first team. They were nothing like a French first team in the first half.
Gets away from his opponents. Madueke puts a cross in. Doué.
Here is Ivan Toney.
And it's played forward.
He's done really well as well, considering he's hardly played any minutes. He was really reliable in that first half. He was a threat.
Guéhi.
Play well.
To the keeper and try something new. Konsa tries to get it forward quickly.
Rodgers to Rice to Eze.
Helps available out wide. Doué displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire a commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that, just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Konsa.
He never scored in a major finals before this World Cup. Dembele, which is something of a surprise. Got 5.
And it's Bellingham.
In 7 games here.
Madueke to get on the end of this. Going for goal! That is faded wide.
Okay. I mean, there has to be a response from France, surely. Konsa getting in front of Mbappe. Rabiot. Zaire Emery. 1-on-1 cleanly.
Yeah, obviously the manager would have been fuming. He's made 4 changes.
Saliba drives it forward.
He was with the first half performance. He'll expect much better.
Dembele. Olise. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Guéhi.
Henderson is a little bit short.
Konsa tries to get it forward quickly.
Dembele's pass was a little bit off the mark. Declan Rice was there.
Spence. Well, that's where he wants it.
Watkins dispossessed fairly.
And here's Doué.
Upamecano turns it inside.
He pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here.
In the race for the golden
now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
And he becomes the first player since Eusebio for Portugal in 1966 to score more than 8 in one World Cup.
Well, it's good. Upamecano sets the tempo with the tackle on Watkins, and then the break is on.
Good challenge. He just stood firm.
It's a lovely pass.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Olise.
The response that Deschamps was looking for has come early in the second half, and of course Mbappe
nicely
is now
controlled.
Joint
Strong
lead in the all-time World Cup goal-scoring charts with Lionel Messi on 21.
Throw in.
He turns it away to Malo Gusto, and here's Ousmane Dembele and Kylian Mbappe and Olise. Deschamps must have torn into them at half-time.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
And rightly so, by the way.
Absolutely.
Nifty challenge, but fair enough.
Wriggling on, Mbappe couldn't quite get the better of his concert. Declan Rice.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Saka. There's still a pass into Watkins. Watkins' shot dribbles wide.
That was better. Much more composed, played the way through the lines.
Upamecano.
On that left side, Watkins not normal for him.
Digne.
Upamecano into Olise.
And here's Mbappe. Over to the left.
In the middle. It's
and
only
the
really
weighted
Olise
pass.
and Mbappe. But sometimes those two are enough. Not quite there.
Declan Rice getting back in and opening
Rashford.
defenders again. It's one of the best when he plays in that position, spotting the danger.
Guehi tries a pass forward.
Jet Spence too forward too often there, getting caught out.
Upamecano.
Don't need to go and score more right now, just get some
Olise.
composure on the ball, get some passes in.
Rabiot. Spence does well to read it and intercepts.
Bukayo Saka.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Rabiot. Olise, first time for Mbappe.
Spence.
And Rabiot! Well, that would have made it interesting.
Here's Madueke. Played into space out wide.
He already has, actually.
Madueke gets into some space.
That led to the goal.
Kone tries to clear.
Nice positive run forward from him.
Koundé.
Brilliant finish. It's 21 World Cup goals, and this is 22nd game when you're looking at his goals per game record. Only really in modern times, if you call it modern times. Gerd Müller for West Germany in
O'Reilly.
74 predominantly, and then
Rice.
R9
Kane.
Ronaldo for Brazil in 2002.
Moves it over to the other flank.
Mbappe.
Beautifully executed. Rashford with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Anderson.
Watkins running in behind. Upamecano showing his pace and physicality. It's a good throw-in.
He's already given them something, hasn't he?
Upamecano. Rabiot. Hoists it forward.
Looks like he's come on the pitch angry. They needed some of that.
Anderson. Spence. Madueke. Spence.
Rabiot with the block.
Anderson.
And
it's played forward.
Tony, here's Zaire Emery.
That'll be a throw. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Kane. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Madueke. Madueke.
It's a good idea that by Dembele, and it was really well cut
Dembele.
out by the alert Guehi. And here's the chase is on. Brilliant Emery. Eze has gone for the lob, but he's well off target.
Dembele.
What a
lay it forward.
Brilliant from Eze.
Guehi goes looking.
Just couldn't quite get the final bit.
Madwicki tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He'll enjoy going head-to-head with his old Palace teammate Olise, I'm sure. Mbappe, that's a lovely ball. Barcola in behind Quansah. It's 4-2.
Madwicki.
France have scored twice inside 9 minutes.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Well, I did say just over a year ago they turned a 4-0 and a 5-1 deficit against Spain, almost around.
Dembele.
Enough to make it very edgy.
Rabiot.
It's 4-2.
It's a simple out-to-in run. Quansah hasn't got the legs on Barcola, and when he gets in there, he's never going to miss.
Olise. It's come loose. Quansah.
Well, there's a long way to go.
Forward it goes.
France look
now
a very different prospect.
They do.
Rice.
Got to keep playing it, keep getting on the ball. Keep
and it's Kane.
Forward through the lines.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Rabiot with the block. Declan Rice. Rodgers getting away from Rabiot. Perhaps he shouldn't have done it, and then that's a foul by Barcola. It'll be a free kick to England.
And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham.
Well, the highest scoring one of these games, third place playoffs, was involving France, a 6-3 win over West Germany in 1958. Just Fontaine scored 4 of 13 he scored in that World Cup in that match. And even his team
kept it out. That's a great save.
Penalty.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
6 and counting. 4 for England. In it goes from Rice. Magnan's there. Mbappe. Spence trying to get tight. Mbappe. Dembele just might be onside here. Declan Rice is storming back. Dembele!
And he just whacks it away. What a ball this has turned out to be.
Rice spinning.
Saliba with the clearance. Rashford. And it's O'Reilly.
Just incredible.
Rice.
This game of football, how it can turn so quickly.
He is offside there.
Kane. Gets a good foot in there.
Still a good save though, wasn't it? Stay big.
Kone. Saliba. Rabiot. And here's Doué. He gets past his man. Drilled in low.
Safe in the knowledge that he'll be England's first pick when the Nations League campaign starts, but very valuable for Henderson to get this game.
Madwicki looking to run onto it.
Rabiot for Barcola.
No, that is pretty much the end of that.
Did well there, Saka. Really well. Good straight.
Dembele. Olise.
An exhibition has become an examination for
England. It's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
It's
deflected over the goal line for a corner.
The kick hasn't been taken. He says Quansah did take it.
Anderson is there and he can get that clear. France awarded another corner.
Here's Spence. In behind Gusto. Upamecano getting back and doing really well.
And that has been cleared. And here's Dembele.
Different game now.
It's a very different game. Momentum is shifting.
Kane.
England have got to be brave.
Spence.
Keep passing the ball. pressure.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Off the back players, try and get it round the corners, play through the lines, don't just go long.
And it's Dembele. That's great strength on the ball. Who's ball? Who's going to get that?
Declan Rice is going to take this corner kick.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Rashford get the better of his opposite number. England
really good
have a free
save
kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
France have lost possession. Elise giving it to Eze. Goal kick is the decision.
Yeah, I think it's Ivan Toney gets his head on it. He's onside as well, Watkins.
Anderson.
Toney it was. Good save.
Dembele.
Nearly found Rabiot.
Elise. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good. Much better.
Into Meccano. Getting a little bit up from Malo Gusto.
Raising out to the flank. Kone hoists it high and out to safety. Rabiot spreads it towards the left. Gets up to head it!
Mbappe.
Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Skill, bit of strength, got through Quansah, didn't get through Quansah.
O'Reilly. Digne gets into the right position to intercept. Mbappe.
His pass for Saka is short. Zaire Emery to Elise.
Doué.
Elise.
That has been clubbed away.
We can't believe he hasn't got that on target.
Just opens up for him, I think he should score.
Belly.
It's too easy again.
And here's Madueke.
To give away in his own half from Rodgers.
Spence.
Just does enough to put him off really there. I think it's Quansah.
Ivan Toney.
That's good.
Jed Spence.
Saliba plays it forward.
Watkins, Saka and Rodgers in the middle. Here's Rodgers.
Yehi tries to get it forward quickly.
Rice.
And it's O'Reilly. Bellingham. O'Reilly. Rice.
Just a little 5 minutes of control wouldn't go amiss, would it?
Absolutely. Keep the ball.
O'Reilly.
Make them
Rice.
work for it. Make them shuffle across, press. Just keep it. You don't have to score right now. Just get some control back in the game.
Anderson.
What Thomas Tuchel suggested is maybe not
Bellingham.
in the DNA of English football.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Doué with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Eze. Oh, lovely ball, Ivan Toney. Well, great recovery from Lacroix.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy.
He was in.
Just needed a bit of control on his chest. It was a cute, clever pass,
goes looking.
Wouldn't be the first time England have won their final game in a World Cup 4-2. Here's Mbappe. Oh, Spence gets out.
But Meccano drives it forward.
Great stuff. Ollie Watkins
he just
here
whacks it away.
Saka and Toney in the middle. Watkins away from Malo Gusto. Ivan Toney.
Not much subtlety. He's launched himself there.
Eze. Spinning up onto the head of Luca Dean.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Doué.
Watkins cross. Good header that was by Luca Dean.
Spence. Forward it goes.
Well, England's still playing well, but the good
in
thing
a
for
wide
the
position.
game is
So what
France.
next? He's
not
got
the case
options in the
first
box
half.
if he gets his head up. Madueke, heave to the back post.
Mbappe. Ousmane Dembele.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own
I
goal.
think he's even hitting the ground, a man of his quality. It was a brilliant move again, nice and patient.
Oh, it's terribly
They're working from left
unfortunate
to
for
right,
them,
should score.
and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, England have been rattled by France in this first 20 minutes of the second half. A hydration break would be nice. We'll have one soon.
I think he needs to make some changes too, will freshen it up. Look, some tired legs out there. Bellingham in the middle of the pitch as well.
England, some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Good for Meccano. Pushed away by Henderson. He treated it with respect.
Dembele.
Always had it covered, I think.
Hoists it forward. Now it's Rashford. He's got away. He's played him through. Rashford. O'Reilly.
Dembele for Malo Gusto. And he's got away from Jet Spence. It's Kylian Mbappe.
He's on his way.
And he thought there was a blue shirt behind him. There wasn't. It was Morgan Rogers. Lequan might have a bit of a problem here. It's a shame Ollie Watkins couldn't get his head on that and stay on his feet. All goals in this.
It looks that way, unfortunately, for us.
Saliba.
As England, I mean.
And it's Doué. Doué.
Lovely dummy. Elise. Oh, Mbappe.
Played for throw.
Absolutely fantastic. That is a goal of the very highest quality.
He goes for the cross. That's not going to find its target.
Kylian Mbappe is for now the highest ever goal scorer in World Cup history.
That intervention was very necessary. He's managed to get himself offside.
The quality, the touch. It's nearly unstoppable, that link-up with Elise and Mbappe there. Football of the highest quality, it really is.
France 3,
Elise.
England 4.
Koundé.
Don't tell me the bronze final doesn't matter to Didier Deschamps.
Done very well to intervene. And it's got through.
And Mbappe might be in again here. His first touch. Didn't quite control what was a very tempting offer indeed.
England getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
Goodness me, Danny, we've got a game in our hands here.
And it's played forward.
We have England are crumbling a little bit.
Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Maybe tired legs. The quality of the French, they've upped it.
Rabiot.
Some worrying last 22 minutes, unless he makes some changes. I think he's desperately in need of some fresh legs.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
We've got
complaints
Gordon,
about that challenge.
Kane,
Robust,
Bellingham. It doesn't
but
always have to be
fair.
defensive, but just some
Now
more
it's
energy
Bellingham.
out there now.
And it's O'Reilly. Rashford.
Well, lest you forget, it is the World Cup final tomorrow. Spain against Argentina, live from New Jersey. The MetLife, Gabby Logan will be joined by Wayne Rooney, Joe Hart and Micah Richards. That's from 7 o'clock on BBC One and the iPlayer. And will include, of course, that half-time
He's put his foot right through that one.
England are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Content on the BBC Sport website and the app tomorrow, where you can also follow the World Cup final in the 3D experience. All the build-up, all the action, all the analysis, and the trophy lift on the BBC tomorrow. And you can scan the QR code on your screen now to have your say on this game with the BBC Sport player rater. Who has stood out for you? The
forward it goes.
First half rankings and the second half rankings, very different story indeed.
Absolutely. The subs have held massively, the intensity's gone up. Mbappe looks incredible in this second half.
Konsa drives it forward.
Martin.
Spence.
How do you stop this French attack now they've woken up?
Now it's Madueke.
You've made them angry. And I can't help thinking that
gets the better of his man.
Midweek game against Argentina, it's
goal
like
kick. No,
you're failing to control the game and you're 4-0 up. So obviously he needs to make adjustments. That they are magnificent. We know the attacking talent.
And it's been taken short.
And they've run riot. They could have actually been a couple of goals ahead in the second half. And we're only just 20 minutes or so into the second half. So I think there's going to be more goals, Steve. I predict at half-time it was going to end up 4-4, and it might even be more than that.
Steve, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think the interesting part about this is how well Declan Rice played in that first half, and now it looks like he's really struggling. Looks like we're talking about the minutes that he played in the game. And you look at Elliot Anderson on the bench, and you think, well, why not give him that opportunity to come on? I think you lose Rashford, you lose that pacing behind, that threat. But credit to the French, they've obviously spoke at half-time and decided that it's unacceptable. Whole host of changes at half-time, and they've made a difference. But some of the link-up play, sometimes you've got to hold your hands up and say incredible football, but from an England point of view it still has to be better, and I think you can see on the faces of Thomas Tuchel and Anthony Barry how disappointed they are in the second half.
And for a throw.
I think the one thing that Thomas Tuchel can't do is bring on a load of defenders and try and hang on. No. Whatever happens, if they lose this game, he won't do that, I don't think.
Oh, that's
a
waste.
Out there, we're still getting some good opportunities of our own, just not as many, because we don't have
acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Terrific.
Well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Yeah.
But Bellingham's the
Anderson.
one. Bellingham can keep hold of the ball. He's got
played out to the right. Now it's Bellingham. Spence is onto it and can take it up. Upamecano tries to clear.
Konsa
looking to break out here.
Foul by Rabiot.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Bellingham.
Well, Lionel Messi may need to score a hat-trick tomorrow to win the Golden Boot. He's ahead of assists at the moment, but behind by 2 on goals.
Gets it out to the wing.
You were talking about his numbers and Mbappe's earlier, weren't you? They're absolutely incredible.
Oh, they are.
Defending of the... Hits one!
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
In one edition, but in World Cup football in general. And Kylian Mbappe's one away from becoming the 5th. The last one was Gabriel Batistuta. His first, of course, came in the final.
Saliba plays it forward. Kone. Olise. Mbappe. Olise has been caught there, it's a foul.
Henderson, Ivan Toney, clattered by Upamecano.
It's good from Henderson, though. Nice good pass into Toney, got hold of it. Yeah, he took a whack, but kept the ball. We need some dark arts out there. Slow it down.
And it's Rabiot.
Make it bitty, make it scrappy.
Kone.
No, it's tough, but French have got the momentum at the moment. Look like scoring every time they attack.
No, it's Dembele. Played out to the right.
Konsa.
Olise.
Rice.
Anderson gets it back. O'Reilly with the clearance.
Did well to keep that in. Jed Spence. Here's Ollie Watkins. Malo Gusto won the tussle.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Bellingham. Rashford. Swung over. Timely intervention.
Zaire Emery for Dembele. He gets it onto
brushed off the ball there.
He's trying to recover. Olise.
He's in space and looking for options. Looks to drop one in.
Scored 3 in this second half and missed 3 more very, very good chances.
Well, you just expect him to score because he's got so much quality and such a technically gifted player. Just opens his foot too much.
Doué tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Digne. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Madueke displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
France were absolutely nowhere, and now they're absolutely
good interception.
everywhere.
Saliba.
Zaire Emery.
Played in with accuracy. Rabiot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and looking pretty good.
Mbappe playing that pass with
that's nice.
Wholly unnecessary but very enjoyable little
Rabiot.
swagger. Here he is again.
Kone.
Mbappe. No foul.
Olise. Into the channel. Madueke absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
It's difficult because he's one of the best players who's been one of the best players in the world for a long time, and he's got such explosive pace and quick feet.
Upamecano plays it forward. And here's Mbappe. O'Reilly. And it's Rashford. Ball's out on the left now.
Apples and pears, because this is a bigger
and
tournament.
Here's Bellingham.
The last player to
gets wrestled off the ball
in a World Cup before Mbappe, as Bellingham gets ready. Was good. Muller for Germany in the '74 edition. Olise.
Koundé. Has been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rabiot. Rabiot eyeing that space. Has a hit! The referee's awarded a free kick.
Rabiot, Mbappe, Dembele.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Free kick is given, there was a foul. It's like playing against an octopus which has every tentacle armed and ready to strike. Bellingham will be on shortly. But France are all over England here in search of the equaliser.
Feels like just a matter of time, doesn't it?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
We can't stop the attacks.
Elliot Anderson is also getting ready, but it's a French free kick. Dembele in.
Spence.
Eze out.
O'Reilly. Kane. Spence. And here's Bellingham. O'Reilly. It's Rashford! Not out the best in the keeper.
Kylian Mbappe. Really good block. And now Rodgers, as England seeks some kind of relief. And he's fouled. He's drawn a foul from Luca Digne. He's done really well. Tony is coming off. Elliot Anderson coming on.
The defence can get it clear.
And Eze being replaced by Bellingham.
Rabiot. With a delicate ball.
That makes sense.
Watkins down the middle. Into the right position to intercept.
Rodgers over to the left. Elliot Anderson.
Keeper sends it forward.
With Rice. The midfield favourite, 3.
Digne.
That's those two to get on it, give them some control, get the ball into their feet. Both really comfortable receiving it under pressure.
Anderson tries to stroke it through. Decent looking ball.
Olise and
Kone.
Zaire Emery.
Saliba goes looking.
Dembele.
And it's Doué. Rabiot. Mbappe.
Nice little layoff into Bellingham from Watkins. And Watkins wants the return. Malo Gusto was stretching, couldn't get there.
Well played,
Watkins
he saw that coming.
In front of him. Saka arriving in the middle.
Doué.
That's a lovely little ball. Oh, what a brilliant run, Bellingham. And still, Manu with the block. Rodgers, blocked by Lacroix. Danny, people can hear you if you bang the microphone on the table.
Sorry.
Gehi.
Is that or shout really loud?
Here's Barcola. Mbappe. Olise. Dembele. Olise. Oh, he's missed it. I have no idea how he's missed it.
Rice. Bellingham. Rice.
The second one is missed.
Plays it out to the flank.
What a move. Patience. They're just enjoying themselves. We just had the chance the other end. Bellingham, brilliant. I'm not sure Olise's missed. He's got a bit of cramp, to be fair to him, but...
Well, he might not have been expecting the return from Dembele.
Lovely bit of skill there. Time to deliver. That is terrific skill.
The referee is
over into the middle.
Treatment for cramp. Jesus Venezuela. Not the first time we've seen a ref suffer with cramp in this tournament. I think the remedy, I can't remember which referee it was, but I think someone rubbed some green tea or something on his thigh. Or calf, whoever that was earlier in the
sweet
tournament.
feet. Digne crosses. Anderson is there, and he can get that clear.
Danny, without any question, is a justification of what FIFA call the bronze final.
Cooks through there.
Yeah, I mean, it's been thoroughly enjoyable. Some of the football has been exceptional, but I think most of the players, when they go out to the semi-final, would still rather go home.
I'm sure they would, but the people who are here, and they pay good money for it, they're very glad they didn't. Gerald Quansah is going to be replaced. He's got
out to the right.
James is coming on.
Kane gets it out to the wing.
What I would say,
it's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
This fixture is, I don't think it needs 30 minutes extra time if it ends in a draw.
No, completely agree.
But we'll have it.
I know.
Doué. Mbappe. Has gone out.
So Quansah off. Reece James on.
Spence.
Just thought we haven't
lobs it in gently.
Bellingham's chance, but no. Thought he had a chance to shoot, and then he took one extra touch, didn't he?
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's O'Reilly.
So England under the cosh with 8 minutes to go.
Here's Rashford.
Feels vaguely familiar.
Keeps everyone guessing. Rashford crosses. And then tries a shot!
It's a journey watching England.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Zaire Emery.
And he's straight offside.
Bradley Barcola. Mbappe, he'd lost it and got it back again. Tess Henderson, but not sufficiently.
Dembele. Kone. Olise. Kone. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Kane. Bellingham plays it out to the wing. It's come loose.
That's good. Nice and patient from Henderson. Waited for the movement, waited for the space to appear.
Cleared away.
And into Bellingham, who's unbothered by Upamecano being on his shoulder. That's a lovely ball. Overlapping run from Spence is used. Oh, it's a penalty. It has to be. It is. Malo Gusto. It's a penalty to England. Jed Spence, who's had a great tournament. Brought down by Malo Gusto.
I was just thinking, Steve, as he did the overlap.
And here's
Doué.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
The energy and the pace. It's a penalty.
All day long, it's a penalty.
O'Reilly.
Go on, Jude.
Out to the left it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
I think it's going to be Saka or Jude Bellingham.
Let's put a stop to that.
Well, surely, with only 5 minutes of normal time to go, there'll be a fair bit of added, of course.
Anderson.
Surely, this would seal third place for England.
Spence with a definite foul there.
The most goals scored by an Englishman at any single World Cup is 6. Gary Lineker in Mexico in 1986.
It's Kone.
And Bellingham is going to forego the opportunity to beat that record. And Bukayo Saka is going to take.
Over to the left. Now it's Rashford.
For the hat-trick.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Koundé. Now it's Olise. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Forward it goes.
Saka
now
in
it's
an England
Bellingham.
jersey on penalty kicks has been both good and bad in the past.
And that's a throw.
Here he comes, this hat-trick for England's fifth.
Dembele. Mbappe.
Yes, it's in.
Rabiot. Anderson gets it back. And it's played forward.
And I don't want it to
Mignon will lay claim to that.
You'd like to think that would win the game.
You'd like to think, Steve, but I'm not going to say it. Because we know we're going to get some injury time.
Rabiot.
Maybe that will knock the stuffing out of
Here's
French.
Doué. Now it's Doué. That is terrific skill.
Of this.
Questions were asked. He's given the answers.
In Miami. It's scored by Bukayo Saka.
Incredible. And the chances the French have missed as well. We could have had any scoreline here.
Now it's Doué. Oh, really good feet from him.
France 3,
challenge. He
5.
just stood firm. Madueke did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kone battles to win it back. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Has a hit! He has done it!
Ear to ear.
And still they continue with the onslaught.
Jules Koundé is going to be coming on shortly for France.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Bellingham. Jonathan David, Lionel Messi and Ousmane Dembele all had World Cup hat-tricks at this edition. Now Saka joins the club.
It's become a case of men against boys. Kane. And it's O'Reilly.
Into the 90th minute,
Rice.
but we're not sure how much added there'll be. Won't be an insignificant amount, I would have thought.
Spence. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Almost back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from the forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Rice. O'Reilly.
Ousmane Dembele.
O'Reilly.
Rabiot for Gusto.
Brings it out wide.
His rash challenge just might have
Rice.
snuffed out French hopes.
Spence. Madueke gets into a good position.
Barcola,
And he's there to clear it.
Corner.
Doué tries to get it forward quickly.
7 is the number.
Upamecano
Malo Gusto
drives
is
it
now being
forward.
replaced by Jules Koundé.
Rabiot. Going through. Dinks one in.
Corner kick.
Chance to
Kylian Mbappe for France.
And he just whacks it away.
Has stopped play.
And it's Rabiot.
Offside. Free kick to England. It's a waste, isn't it?
It's good though. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Mbappe. Lovely feet.
I hope they let him have a match ball. I'm
Good
told they
challenge,
cost
he just stood
$1,200
firm.
each.
Madueke tries lifting it over. He's found his man.
They're asking for the money.
Mignon gets good distance on it.
Here's Olise. Jules Koundé.
Now it's Mbappe.
Dembele.
Yehi does well there.
Fresh legs giving Dembele an overlap. It's Olise. It's a
Dembele
Declan Rice
needed to
challenge
come up with a better ball.
again for England.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
He's made a difference since he's come on, Jude, hasn't he?
Aimed in towards the centre.
We are about to see Trevor Chalobah come on for what will be only his second England appearance. Called into the squad to replace Tino Livramento.
Bellingham. Spence.
And he'll get 3 minutes.
Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Rabiot.
For him. Reward.
And here's Olise.
In trading.
Dembele. Koundé. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Lecroix.
Rashford.
Rabiot.
Rice.
Olise.
Rice spreads it towards the left.
Dembele.
Now it's Bellingham. Defending of the desperate
Dembele
variety.
Again. Spence back on his feet. Olise.
Rice.
Good. He didn't know that Watkins was behind him.
Great strength to shoots. And in it
Spence
goes.
with the forward ball, and Upamecano did well, because otherwise Watkins might have been off.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Spence again. With the time, he was a million miles away from being in Tottenham's team. He's just gone down here, Jed Spence, which is a problem because I don't think England can make any more changes. Referee has stopped play, which France feel is somewhat generous. Deschamps is most upset about this.
England grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
I think he's worked himself into the ground. He's been phenomenal. Brilliant performance, and he's just cramped up.
Now it's Olise. Into the middle. Olise has given away a free kick.
Four medics.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Across the pitch. But an absolute breakthrough this World Cup for Jed Spence.
Yeah, as I said earlier, he's proved a lot of people wrong. There was a lot of doubters when he got chosen as to the reasons why. Sometimes was a sub for Tottenham, sometimes started, depending what manager was there. But defensively, we know how good he is and how quick he is. But I think what's impressed most people is willingness to get forward and do his overlaps and really try and impact games.
Great work from Elliot Anderson there. Sorry, Danny.
No.
To dispossess Mbappe, and here's Bellingham trying to play Watkins in. Upamecano is there.
Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well anticipated by Upamecano. Got himself in front of his man. Plays it away to Dembele. Dembele cuts inside and scores. It's 5-4.
Upamecano. And here's Olise. Dembele provides an outlet.
Upamecano done well again, really well. When he gets here, you've got to get him on his right foot. Very difficult, I know, one-on-one.
And here's Doué.
It's a brilliant finish.
And it's Koundé.
His sixth of this tournament.
And here's Dembele. And here's Koundé. It's Koundé!
Oh, denied at last.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
The highest scoring third-place match in World Cup history. With that 6-3 French win in 1958 over West Germany I was telling you about earlier. Constant under pressure, getting out of it well. Anderson for James. Can England keep the ball for a couple of minutes? No, they can't.
Anderson knocks it away.
They get it back, Reece James.
It's got through and has a pop! He's kept it out. That's a great save.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Saka. And Bellingham. Lacroix chasing Jude Bellingham. Watkins is an option. Bellingham.
Dembele with the short one. That's Dembele. And that has been cleared. Through.
No Englishman has ever scored as many goals in one World Cup as Jude Bellingham.
What a brilliant finish.
Rabiot plays it out to the wing.
He's got such confidence in his own ability. There's the athleticism initially, the patience, the skill, the chop. Even there, the extra touches, just complete belief in himself and his ability. Wonderful goal from England's best player.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
What's the score, Steve?
Saliba plays it forward.
6-4.
6-4. England.
And it's Koundé. Koundé is on an adventurous run.
The 2026 World Cup with a quite thrilling, epic victory.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Winners and losers can both smile, but it is officially England's second most successful World Cup ever, as for the first time they finished third.
Now it's
Didier Deschamps' long, storied and fantastic career as French coach comes to an end in Miami. This has been the most extraordinary game you can imagine.
Thoroughly enjoyable, so much talent on show. Obviously poor French.
He's not going to get that.
England were brilliant, completely switched on his head second half, but some of the football we've seen today is the best I've seen. Incredible link-ups, loads of brilliant goals. England players showing some resilience, making some subs, getting back into it. And everything.
Terrific save.
The prize is dubious, the match was momentous. France 4, England 6.
Stephen, Danny, thank you both very much indeed. Wow, what a game. I think we have to say thank you, England. Merci, France.
Out to the flank.
For a game that we thoroughly enjoyed.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
I think we were all looking at the game beforehand and thinking this could be like a training ground exercise. It's going to be the players going through the motions. The first half was incredible from England, but credit to France. Went in the change room, wanted to get a little bit of pride back, made changes, came back into the game. I thought Danny spoke about it excellently then, where he said some of the best free-flowing football that we've seen all tournament. I mean, probably a little bit too late, but hey-ho, we enjoyed the game.
I think as well that Didier Deschamps will be thinking to himself,
it's wrestled off the ball,
especially Michael Elise takes those 2 chances, Martin.
Yeah, they restored a lot of their pride, made 3 substitutions at half-time. In fact, they probably could have won there, probably rue the fact they didn't win the game, the amount of chances they had.
Making a foray
I think
down
the American
right.
audience thought they were watching basketball at the end. Donald Trump will probably be tweeting somewhere along the line. Was it a basketball game? It was free-flowing. It was fantastic to watch.